There's so much in farming that is like a huge risk and unpredictable, and you don't always know if you're going to have enough money to get through the season, let alone a month, let alone a week, sometimes a day. And it's just a really hard job. I say job, but it's really a lifestyle that you have to commit to. It requires a lot of a person who decides to get into agriculture. It's a very serious undertaking. Huge risk, but also the silliest people in the world do it. So I grew up kind of in the shadow of my grandfather, who ran a flower nursery in Littleton, Colorado. And I grew up in that environment of just dirt and plants and water and weather, and really craved it as an adult. So that's kind of what got me into farming. Got eggplant, cucumbers, tomatoes, basil, and peppers, and it's the same all the way down. So this year we decided to grow only Asian varieties of eggplant and only the really long ones. And so I already harvested today, but these are the ones that we're excited about. They're all just kind of little baby right now, but they'll get a lot longer. My cultural heritage informs every plant we choose, whether it be Asian or white, because I'm half, so both halves inform it. But then also just growing up with my grandfather, who the farm is named after, and all the vegetables that he liked to eat and would expose us grandkids to were really important to me to learn how to grow them myself and enjoy to eat them as an adult. And also other people really like to eat them. We could go see the bitter melons. In Japan, it's mostly in Okinawa where they love this. This is actually technically the white Okinawan variety. A lot of people, especially a lot of Asian people or people who have traveled through Asia, will either feel traumatized by it or they'll really love it. And I crave it. A lot of people are really excited to see it and like really shocked, honestly, to see it at the farmer's market in Denver. They're like, what is this doing here? We have miyoga, which is Japanese flowering ginger. This is a delicacy in Japan, and so we're gonna start bringing these to market soon. It's an edible flower. It tastes like ginger. I feel like my cultural background informs literally every decision that I make, anywhere from like doing zero waste practices that are like reverence and respect to the earth, in the veggies that we choose, but also in the openness to explore other vegetables and other varieties. It kind of is ingrained in everything. Steve Vila always talks about the solar dollar. And so when you take the money, like the solar value, and you cash it out by putting it into cover crop and into your soil, then the next year when you grow on it, it'll be better for the plants you plant in there that you want to grow. So it's like a slow investment process, but you'll see the reward later on. So we're gonna mow this, and it'll turn into green manure, and basically it'll break down and go back into the soil and create organic matter, letting the sun and the rain and just like any of the animals that come around kind of do their business and let the soil behave as it would, as if it wasn't really interrupted. I love lavender. It doesn't have anything to do with like my original business plan, but I'll take it on.
Smells nice though.
It does. I come out here every Friday night before market and harvest all of the lavender the night before. And then I stick it in my car, and in the morning I get in the car and I'm just like, whoa, so chill now. I think the reward of owning your own farm and being your own boss and being in control of your schedule is also you're in control of your curiosity, and you get to decide what you're gonna grow and how you're gonna grow it, and then all the different ways that you can test to see, well, if I do this to the plant, what's the outcome gonna be? So you're kind of just continually engaging in the scientific process and just like figuring out how it fits with your growing area. Because every single farm is just like a little microclimate. They're all different. They all have different weather patterns. The soil's different. So kind of just have to try everything. I'm Jade of Minoru Farm and I grow vegetables.